We're gonna try something new this week and go through planning for the month of March. I'm taking some time off from work over the next few months, and as soon as I made this decision, I bought the book 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss. And this is a bit of a unattainable dream to fit everything down into 4 hours. I think it's more of a catchy title, but some of the points he makes in the book are really interesting, and a big one is on goal setting and how you can create stretch goals that are still attainable, but things that you're gonna push yourself towards. So I've been trying to do that in my own life, and I've bought this planner from Best Self. I really love it because you can set 3-month goals. So what do I want to have done in the next 3 months? And I think that's a good marker of something that is visible. If you see something coming up in 3 months, you're going to be able to work towards it as opposed to something over the next year. But it's still enough time to get something done. I've been splitting my goals out into 3-month sprints and writing them into this journal. And I've been doing a lot of reflection over the last few months. Reflection on the move that I just did, on upcoming travel that I want to do, on what direction my life is heading in. So we're gonna sit down and plan the month of March together. Hopefully I can inspire you guys to pick up some new habits or try something new, maybe take a solo trip like what I'm gonna do in the coming weeks. And we're gonna do this all in Notion. So I know I just mentioned this book, and I do recommend that you check out the Best Self book. I'll link it below. But we're gonna plan everything in Notion. I also use Notion to plan out. I've been using Notion for years. I'll put the template that I'm using actually from another content creator down below if you want to follow along with me. And otherwise, grab a warm beverage, curl up on your couch, grab your laptop, and we'll get started. In Notion, I have a personal homepage. This is something that I've just built out over a long time. I love this quote: "I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying." That very much sums up how I feel and approach a lot of things. I will just relentlessly try something even if I'm super bad at it. I have a lot of stuff for the property work that I do. I found that Notion has been really helpful for planning this out. I track different locations I'm interested in, different markets. For my property in Yucca Valley, the Joshua Tree National Park area, I have an activity board that I check things off for. I mentioned in a previous video that I'm selling the house, so I have some of the work that I need to do for that. I track my property expenses as well, which I know I keep saying that I'll do a video about the Joshua Tree property and how much it costs and how much I'll profit off of it. We're just not quite there yet because this project isn't wrapped up. And then I'm also in this program called Land Hackers. The Land Hacker program is by a YouTuber called Kai. He has a channel on unique Airbnb stays and unique ways to set up your property for different income streams. It's been a really insightful program, and it's the real deal. He definitely knows what he's talking about, and there's a lot of really smart, motivated people in the program. So I've been going through this class for the last few weeks. We've had live classes, and I track all of the notes that I take in this part of my Notion. This data science section keeps my notes for SQL and Python, and then I also have a job tracker somewhere. I think that got moved. And then travel, I went to France this summer. Going into the planner area, this is where I'm planning out my day-to-day, my weeks, my content, what I have coming up. So let's go through and fill this out for the month of March. Coming up this month, there's a lot going on in March. I don't have a lot of events or, you know, like things that I have planned with friends. Those are a little bit more spur of the moment, but I do have some travel. I don't want to give away, I want it to be a secret, but for this week, I actually have a trip planned for a night or two, so I'll just call this travel 1. I'm going on another trip in another 2 weeks. This one I'm still trying to figure out the details for, but it's going to be to LA to visit friends and family, and then hopefully do some interesting things down there. Let's see, what else? It's my brother's birthday. Those are probably the big things. I do have some more trip ideas, but those might be at the end of the month or going into April. So in lifestyle, we have books, routines, fitness. Here's my job application tracker, and then travel. Let's look at routines. I've actually spent probably the last few years really nailing down good habits and routines that I'm trying to maintain and build up. One is drinking a gallon of water a day. I probably haven't been super great with this recently, but I've always had a ginormous water bottle with me. This one is the Stanley one that's super popular right now. I like this one for when I'm home because you have the straw, it's huge. If you take it to the gym and knock it over, water will go everywhere. I've done that a few times. 12K steps. This has been a life-changing goal for me. I get close to 12,000 steps a day, which sounds like a ton, but I have a walking pad. So anytime I'm on my laptop, just doing like basic work, I will be getting steps in, and then I'll go for walks throughout the day as well. But this has had a huge change in my energy and physique. So even if I can't make it to the gym that day, I still feel like I'm tired by the end of the day. Let's check how many steps I have right now for today. So it's already 1 o'clock. I've had a slow morning and I only have 176 steps right now. That is probably an all-time low. Recently, I've started doing morning journaling, and this is just free writing 3 pages. This has been a luxury because my mornings are slower right now and I have time to just really take it easy in the morning. So I'll write out, just free write any thought that I have in my head. I'll dump it onto the paper. I also drink greens every day and collagen. I have a protein goal of 120 to 130 grams of protein a day. This is a lot of protein to get in, so usually I'll have a protein shake and prioritize protein in each meal. I think those are the main goals. I also, like I said, am planning things out. I plan my day out in my planner. Let's just say plan day. I think that's everything. So if you're wondering what my daily habits and routines are, it's pretty much this. I try my best every day to get all of these done. I've learned that if you front load your morning to get as much done as possible when you have the most space, or at least that's how my day usually works. And if you can stack these over a long period of time, like I've been doing some of these things for years, then you can really see the progress. Like collagen has helped my hair, skin, and nails tremendously. Drinking greens has been really helpful. Like I said, the 12K steps a day really helps. If you want to know the secret to good skin, it's drinking a gallon of water. I mean, there's more to it, but if you drink a gallon of water a day, there's no way your skin won't improve. Going back to the main area, fitness, let's plan out for this week. Over the last week for fitness, the last 2 weeks, I would say, I haven't been making it to my regular gym. I've just been doing some workouts on the Peloton app. So I want to start making it back into the gym, at least while I'm in Seattle. I split my workouts into upper body and lower body with cardio. So let's say Monday, I like to start with lower body. Tuesday, we'll do upper body. Saturday or Sunday will be a rest. And then one day will be cardio. The cardio and the rest is kind of interchangeable, just depending on how my schedule works. And then, like I said, steps every day. All right, that is fitness. Books. So I actually read quite a bit, and I don't set reading goals for myself. I just read when it feels like it fits in with my schedule. So I have a few books coming up that I want to start reading. I'll read for fun before bed. So I've been reading the Sarah J. Maas Throne of Glass series. So I'm actually almost done with this. I think most of the internet has been obsessing over Sarah J. Maas for a while. So that's one of the series that I'm reading. And then another book that I want to start this month on more the learning self-help branch is called Storyworthy. Storyworthy is a book on storytelling. This is something I've been really interested in recently, especially for my YouTube channel, is how can I create better stories that are more engaging and interesting for you guys to watch. And there's so much that goes on in this topic, but you would be surprised at how difficult it is to set up a story when you are filming something and you don't know what's gonna happen that day. So if I'm traveling somewhere and I'm trying to film, I don't know what I will encounter during that day. So how do you turn that into a story? So I'm really interested in going deeper there. So that's one book that I want to pick up. How to tell a story. Again, similar type of book. Recently, I've been reading a few other books like When Things Fall Apart. This is, again, we'll call it self-help category. It's a Buddhist take on how to approach life. I recommend this for anyone going through a difficult time. It's been really insightful in helping me organize just some of the uncertainty that I've had and how to approach it in your life. And then I'll add one more. I'm not gonna make it through all of these this month, although When Things Fall Apart, I'm like pretty much done with. The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. I picked up this book right around the time I lost my job, and it's about slowing down and how to take a slower approach to your life, something I've been really interested in, especially because I feel like so much of our culture is about hustling and getting things done and productivity. How can you approach your life to move away from that and take things more slowly and appreciate what is going on around you? So I've been interested in that. All right, that is books. Daily to-do. Update Notion template, I did that. Plan YouTube video, did that. Book trip, I have not done that. Fix keyboard. I have a brand new laptop that I got 2 months ago, and then I spilled something on it a few nights ago, and now the keys are really sticky. So I tried to fix the laptop by prying up the keys and cleaning underneath, and I ended up breaking my down button, and I still haven't gotten the stickiness out of the rest of the keys. So I still need to fix the keyboard. If you have any tips on how to do this without breaking your computer, because I'm terrified of breaking my brand new laptop, let me know, because it's been really frustrating. How about go for a walk outside? It snowed last night, so it'd be nice to get outside for a bit. It's a Sunday, so I'm taking it easy today. I do need to coordinate with friends and family in LA to confirm dates. I think I'll be heading to LA the first week of March. We'll see about that. I think that's it for to do today. We'll keep it light. Goals. So I mentioned the 3-month goals. I haven't actually shared what those are yet. So let's go through what my main goals are for the next 3 months. So one of my big things that I'm working on right now is growing my content. So I have a goal to monetize my YouTube account. This means you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I want to do 2 videos a week, and then my original goal was 2 to 3 shorts a week, and we're falling short of that goal right now. I'm giving myself a little bit of grace because trying to pack up your whole apartment and move has been a lot. So that was my situation last week, but it's a new week, so we need to try again. And then I also have property goals to sell my Joshua Tree property. This is kind of somewhat outside of my control, but there's a lot of steps that I can take to move it in that direction. I'm trying to keep my goals attainable enough. I talked a lot about travel. I think I have like 6 places over the next 3 months. And social media, so I have a content calendar. This is my content that I've done in the last month or so. So you can see I've been trying so hard to get 2 videos in a week, and they're kind of like staggered a bit. And then I have my content trackers. So YouTube, of course, is where I'm spending most of my time. I don't do much with strategy for Instagram. This is just my personal account. All my accounts are under my name. I post like daily updates or just fun things that are going on in my life, and as I'm traveling, I'll post there as well. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can see a bit more of my day-to-day. But most of the action right now is happening on YouTube. I have an area to dump my ideas. I have goals that I'm setting up, and then what's really interesting is I'm trying to track my progress. It's not the 1st of March yet, but we will put in my subscriber count for, let's just say, roughly the beginning. Okay, so I'm at 1,075 subscribers today, which is actually huge. I've been trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers for a while now. I think I really picked up my account again in December, and since then I've gained almost 400 subscribers, which is really big for me. I know for other creators that's not that huge, that's very small, but for me that's big. Watch time I'm tracking as well because watch time is important to be monetized. So I need to make it to 4,000 hours of watch time, and right now I'm at 2,736. Views, let's see where we're at. Views are 64,000 roughly. Yeah, so honestly, really great progress. I feel really happy and optimistic about where things are going. So I have some goals that I'm setting up as well for the month of, this is March. So a subscriber goal of 1,500. I gained 70 in the last week or so. So I think in the next month I could gain another 400-ish. And then view goal, I think if I gain 20,000 views in the next month, that will be realistic. What I'm hoping for is to hit monetization, and for that I need another roughly 1,300 hours of watch time. So let's set that for a goal, and it would be really fantastic if I hit it in March. I'd be so excited, but I don't have a ton of control over what people do with my videos. I can only create the content, so that's why I set a goal of doing 2 a week. All right, I think that is everything that I have coming up in the month of March. It's fun to reflect on February and get excited about what's coming up, especially with all the travel that I have coming. I have the free time in my schedule to really design my days and do what I want to do. So I'm really looking forward to what's coming up, especially kicking off some travel, which I'll share with you guys. If you have any ideas of places to go or types of content that you want to see, I'd love your feedback, so drop it in the comments below. And otherwise, thanks for coming along this journey with me. I hope you took some time to plan out your March as well. And if you got some value out of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm a small creator just getting started on my journey, so I really appreciate your engagement, and I'll see you in the next one.